Dragon Ball Super could be returning soon if Toyotaro announces his continuation at Japan Expo Paris in a few weeks. If he does, these are characters that we still hope to see brought into the main story one day as canon, kinda like how Broly was. Cumber, the ancient Saiyan from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, has one of the most interesting backgrounds in Dragon Ball, being directly linked to a time where Saiyan heritage was a lot more prominent. His story is pretty unique, being in conflict with the original Super Saiyan God, and he could also be a way to introduce Shallot into the story in some fashion as well, as like a flashback or something. Toa, Mira, and Fu would be amazing to see after the conclusion of Dragon Ball Daima, and even more expansion of the Demon Realm. So much so that I'm actually kinda surprised that Dabura was the only one mentioned or referenced during Daima, but I guess it kinda makes sense since he was the only one in the original Dragon Ball story, and Daima was pretty short to try and develop multiple villains. The Shadow Dragons, mainly Omega, have been characters I've constantly advocated for over the years being brought into the official Dragon Ball story somehow, because I think they were one of the best ideas GT had to offer alongside Super Saiyan 4. And we've already gotten a modern Super Saiyan 4 thanks to Dragon Ball Daima, so the last thing to do would be to bring the Shadow Dragons current. And last, I think you all know who this one is gonna be. Cooler, the brother of Frieza, is probably the one character we're all expecting to be made canon one day, if any other non-canon characters are brought into the main story. This might be the one character we can all actually agree on wanting to see someday, especially since Frieza is still so relevant in Dragon Ball Super story.